Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. So today actually we are going to play two games. The first one is DDLC, and the next one is going to be the Liar Princess. The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. Okay, the Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. These are the games that you guys suggested. I hope you like them. Let's start. Or maybe we should wait a little bit. Maybe we should wait a little bit until people arrive. How's that? Yes. Until a few people arrive, let me drink my tea. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, nice. So let's start. You never know when you might change your mind, okay? Or when something unexpected happens. Wait, it's the tip. Okay, we passed these stages. I think we are going to go home. Okay, everyone. We are all done reading each other's poem, right? We have something extra planned for today. So, if everyone could come. Hello, Emmanuel. How are you doing? How is everything? Hope everything's going well for you. And welcome to the stream. By the way, I changed some. Oh, you removed your background. Yes, exactly. I changed some settings and I was able to remove the backgrounds here. I hope it's better. I hope now it's better. I'm not sure. Yes, here as well. The door to the balcony is open. The fan is turned on, but nothing's working. I'm still sweating like hell. I don't know what we should do. There is no hope anymore. It's so hot. Your face is also closer. Yes, I think that's because of the new program. Is it better or worse? If it's not good, I can switch back to the previous settings. The fact that my face is closer, is it better or not? I actually like it more now. Okay, great. That's awesome. Glad to hear that one. Thank you. So let's start. I have something extra planned for today. We left from here. Yesterday we left it from here. So if everyone is fine, don't worry. Okay, thank you. So if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room, okay, let's go. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Just give me a moment. I think I want to increase the speed of my fan. Just one moment. Okay, that should be better. I'm back. Yeah, that's much better. It's so hot in here. Now it's on second option. Hopefully I don't have to go for the third one because it's so hot here. I love the goofy music in the DLC. Yes, me too. It's so fun. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. But we gotta do something at least. Can't just sit around. We are going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we are actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We are going to be performing. Performing? Okay. Monica? Yeah, we are going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we are also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're just putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Yeah, I think for something like that you should prepare. You can't just expect people to be ready to recite some poems in such an event. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see. Your sound voice is also better, it's sharper. Okay, that's great to hear, man. Thank you. That's awesome to hear. I'm using, it's called NVIDIA Broadcast. I'm using a program called NVIDIA Broadcast. It's actually really good. It helped me remove the background. I mean, it wasn't much of a help. I just pressed the button and the background was removed. And I also fixed my mic setting there. So there shouldn't be any extra noises now. All that building stuff that's happening behind me are over now. You are not going to hear them. And yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for noticing and telling me, man. Thank you. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Love the improvements. So thank you so much. Thank you for being here always, man. It means so much to me. Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm particularly excited for you. I'm particularly excited when you play, so what I want. So of course I'm here. Okay, glad to hear that, man. I'm so happy to have you here as well. I really enjoyed playing this kind of games while talking to you and discussing about everything that's happening in the game. And the good thing about this kind of games, rather than Genshin or Dota, and that is that we can have actually some kind of conversation. We can just chill and talk about the things happening in the game. Yeah, it's awesome. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We are the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. You're gonna love Dire Princess 2. It's not a stressing game. Yes, I think I'm kind of sure that I'm going to love it. Yeah, exactly. Yes, music. The music is one of the things that I'm so excited for. I can't wait to experience it. I think it's good that we play the DLC for about an hour or so, or until we reach a good place that we can stop, then we will go for the Dire Princess. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. Okay, hold on there. What do you mean by that? Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it... Sorry, I can't see well. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Okay, so she kinda put them in an impossible situation right now. They have to do it right now. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it over it. You alright? Yes, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I think it's just the heat. It's just the heat getting to me. It's a little bit annoying. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We are going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Why didn't they let us at least read the poem? I wanted to say hear it, but I guess they are not talking. But I really wanted to read it. Do we get a chance to read it as well? Or no? It's just that. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Sayori says that was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next? I go next. It's the same poem. Oh, okay. I understand. So it's the same poem we read before. Okay, that's nice. That's nice to know. Because I don't want to actually miss the poems. I really enjoy reading their poems. They're just recapping. Yes, I understand now. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she would bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first person to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were just caught off guard and that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, Yuri doesn't say anything. She must be embarrassed. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Yes. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. Yuri shocked all of them. Yeah, exactly. This one's called Meadow. And that actually happens a lot. It actually also happens a lot in my classes. Some of the kids, or even a lot adults, not the kids. Some of them, just when they start realizing that they are good, that they can be good, they start gaining some confidence. But after everything settled down and after everything is finished, after they read their readings or they finish the discussion, they just go back down to what we were before. Yeah, it's not easy to just change a personality. And it's not a bad thing also. Being shy is okay, moderately. Sorry I giggled. Okay, she's laughing to herself. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people, okay? Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out of the best. It will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. In a similar situation in Gumball, Darwin imagined everyone was naked when he was shy to play in front of. Yes, exactly. I've heard that. Sayori could have done the same thing. Yes. I actually preferred it. Sayori didn't, but yes, I know where you're coming from. I know that story. I watched the movie. I don't know what was it. I was something. I'm not sure about if it was a movie or a documentary or something. The person used to call that. Imagine the people in front of you are all sheep and cows. Imagine them like animals. It's not actually a good thing to imagine other people as animals, but yeah, it will give you a funny image and you can power through the embarrassment. It's like it's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew. True and true. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Walker liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Unorthodox, but it could. Yes, exactly. It was so funny for me when I heard it first. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Waka. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Waka lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Hey, give me a little bit credit, what the heck? Well, she's not drunk. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get over with it. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy to it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your own writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Okay, yeah, maybe. By the way, I never asked you, Emmanuel, what do you think about poems? Are you into poems? Or you prefer the story kind of writings? I hate how they are all so insecure and always like not like I'm as good as everyone else. It's annoying. Yes, I agree. But on the other hand, they're just high school children. They're just high school kids. So that's kind of normal, I guess. Most of the people in high school are a little bit insecure about themselves. I mean, the body somehow starts to change, and the confidence is as lowest as possible, and that's to be expected. Although it is annoying, I think it's normal. Oh yeah, I do like poems, and their poems too. I like deep ones, yeah, exactly. I really like poems. Alright then. That just leaves you and Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki regardingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. I mean, I wasn't like that in high school, but sure, everyone's different. No, I'm not saying it generally, but yeah, you get what I mean. That's the age where I don't want to say it like that, but where the mind is not completely shaped. You are starting to figure out who you are. That might be a little bit awkward. That might make you actually act a little bit awkward. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you are presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki take a breeze. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's not Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone claps. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Sorry. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Okay. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you are putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. No problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Yes, I can't wait. I can do this. Yes, you can. Alright. I stand up. There is no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club. Okay, we are suddenly caring so much about the club. It's really out of character for us. Let me drink a little bit of water. And impressing Monica. Okay, so we are trying to impress Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Yes. Okay. That's that. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Cheers, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we got to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do then? What kind of question is that? You are kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. Okay, so let's be real here. The choice is actually obvious. So she wants to hear this. She wants to hear I would still walk home with you. And if I've been in that situation, I would say that. But I would also do this. So if someone else asks me to walk home with them, I would say yes, okay. I don't care. No, let's go as three. Three of us can walk together. But since I don't like to make people upset and sad in real life, let's say this. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? If you want to see both. Oh yes, I should have saved it. There is a little bit of delay in the stream and I've seen it a little bit late. But it's okay, it's okay. That's what I would choose after all. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. Yes, that, and also that we are childhood friends, you know? That our friendship goes way back. So I think that wouldn't be fair if I somehow sold our friendship to that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You're so silly. You think about me so much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's time to act calm. I like it. I like this. I really like this. Okay. Meager. Lost. Portrait. Climax. Atone. Infallible. Daydream. Fun. Fickle. Comfort. Comfort. Chic. Marriage. Puppy. Cry. Secretive. Jump. Love. Hope. Nightgown. Variants. Let's go with secretive. Starscape. Promise. Sunny. Papa. Bubbles. Journey. Dark. Heart. Raindrops. Holiday. So since we actually chose secretive, let's move around the theme. What do you think? The poem should have a theme, so let's move around that. Secretive. So maybe promise. Special. Vanilla. Question. Embrace. Sugar. Pink. Horror. Excitement. Wonderful. Uncanny. So secretive. Promise. And question. Silly. Ocean. Memories. Games. Heaven sent. Vivacious. Inferno. Falcon. Unstable. Tenacious. Unstable. Why is Yuri unstable? What the heck? That was really surprising for me. I thought it's going to be Sayori. Destiny. Valentine. Depression. Color. Desire. Sunset. Dazzle. Whistle. Sing. Anime. Insight. Jumpy. Breeze. Music. Summer. Anger. Whisper. Pout. Misery. Imagination. Music. Mouse. Ribbon. Socks. Lollipop. Prayer. Flying. Hopeless. Headphone. Pleasure. Melody. Blanket. Fear. Laugh. Calm. Amazing. Party. Doki Doki. Treasure. Okay. So no spoiling. All I say is that it was not random. Oh. So it wasn't. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. Nice. Okay, that's actually really nice. Thank you. I like that. Blanket. Fear. Laugh. Calm. So let's guess a little bit. I think if I choose blanket, it's going to be for Sayori. Fear is going to be Yuri's, right? I think fear will be for Yuri. Laugh will be for Sayori. Calm will be for Yuri again. But then again, what about Natsuki? Treasure or Marshmallow? Marshmallow I think is for Natsuki. Massacre, I don't know. Maybe Yuri? Massacre? Doki Doki will be for Sayori. I'm sure about that. Yes, you're right. Marshmallow will be Natsuki. Maybe Treasure will be her as well. Doki Doki might be Natsuki. You know why I say it's probably for Sayori? Because Sayori actually care more about Oh, I thought Natsuki. Yes, I said that because I think Sayori cares more about the club. She really likes the club and she's really invested in it. That's why I said. What about amazing and party? Okay. That's where things get hard. That's where things get really hard because I don't know. I think party is going to be for Natsuki because she likes cooking. She likes baking and cooking, so that tells me that she's going to secretly like party as well. What amazing? I don't know really. I don't know about amazing. Massacre, yes, Massacre is definitely Yuri. Yeah. Based on her poems and the themes she writes about, it's definitely for Yuri. I know that one. Yeah, me too. But I'm not sure really about amazing. I want to choose party. Okay, party was for Sayori. What the heck? Yeah, I think amazing is for Yuri. Yeah. That sounds about right. I didn't expect party to be for Sayori. I honestly didn't. Rain Cloud. Okay, Rain Cloud is probably for Yuri. Playground is Sayori. Sensation, I don't know. Heartbeat is probably for Yuri. Sweet is for Natsuki. Based on that baking theory again. Rain Cloud is also Sayori. How come? Why would you say that? No, I'm certain it's Sayori. Okay, so you definitely know more than me. What's the logic behind it? If Rain Cloud is Sayori, then Rainbow is also Sayori. You know? Because I collected myself. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, why? Based on their mentality. Logic. What I cannot spoil it. Okay. Then don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to go with sweet. Family. Strawberry. Shame. Okay, you know what? We were supposed to choose the dark ones, you know? Let's go with the dark ones. Shame. Grief and maybe extreme. Let's go with shame. Okay, it's getting interesting. Shame is for Sayori? There is more to Sayori than it. Yes, exactly, especially right now. I didn't think shame is going to be for Sayori at all. Like, at all. I thought it's for Yuri. Interesting. Okay, it's getting a little bit dark. Nice. Agonizing. Happiness. Cheer. Despise. Fester. Bliss. Kawaii. Warm. Childhood. Lipstick. I really want to know who's lipstick for. The spice could be Natsuki. Yes, but I want to know who's lipstick for. I'm gonna guess lipstick is for Yuri. But I want to choose it anyway. Okay, it was Natsuki. Agonizing Sayori maybe? Yes. Okay, so I'm trying to connect the dots here. Why lipstick is for Natsuki? Yeah. That's crazy. Hair. Unending. I was gonna say Natsuki. Yes. It was for Natsuki. What's... It was really weird. Hair. Unending. Okay, parfait. Romance. Because she likes cute things and fashion. Okay. Okay, fair. Cute things, yes, but about clothing and fashion, I didn't see much from it. She mentioned the cute things, but about the fashion and clothing, she didn't mention much. That's why I was a little bit confused. Contamination, clouds, lazy, feather, candy, pain. Parfait. Smile, incapable, clumsy, peaceful, fluffy, cage, swimsuit, frightening, kitty, and death. Lazy is definitely Sayori. Yes, exactly. I agree. Okay, now here. Let's go through them here. A smile is Sayori. Okay? I really want to know who's incapable for. So I might choose that. Because I really want to know who's it for. Clumsy is Sayori again. Peaceful is Yuri. Fluffy is Natsuki. If I'm not mistaken. Cage is Yuri. Swimsuit should be Natsuki, based on what you told me about fashion and clothes. Incapable is Yuri. Okay. Are you sure? Gonna bet Yuri? Okay. Okay, then you are sure. Okay. Then I'm not gonna say anything against that. You seem too sure about it. Kitty is cute. It should be Natsuki, but I think it's for Yuri. Kitty is for Yuri. Des. I don't know who's Des for. One of these two. Sayori or Yuri. So this is either Sayori or Yuri. Unless there's something I don't know about Natsuki. Based on our conversation and what we played until now, I think this is for Sayori or Yuri. Kitty as actual Natsuki? Really? Okay. It should be Natsuki. Because Kitty is cute. But I think on Thursday I chose this and it went for Sayori. I'm not sure, honestly. That's what I remember. Maybe. I'm gonna go with frightening. Okay, interesting. Frightening was Yuri. Cute. Existence. Kiss. Nature. Yeah, it actually would make much more sense for Natsuki. Disoriented, tears, sticky, loud, eternity, kawaii. Cute and kawaii is Natsuki. Existence is going to be Yuri. She has some kind of problems. I'm not sure what, but she has some kind of problems. She seems the type that doubt existence itself. I think Kiss is for Sayori. Disoriented is Yuri. Tears is either Natsuki or Yuri. Eternity might be Yuri. Yeah, exactly. She actually looks like Raiden Shogun. That's why I'm laughing about Eternity being for Yuri. Raiden Shogun is God of the Eternity. Loud. Let's go with cute. Ras. Uncontrollable. Friends. Okay, can you tell me who's Ras for? I really want to know that. I don't want to choose that, but I want to know who's it for. Ras. And I'm going to choose Broken. I think in all of them I'm going to choose Broken. I don't know for sure, but either Natsuki or Yuri. Okay. Because I really want to know that, I think I will go with that one. Yeah, it was Yuri. Nice. Milk. Bunny. It was for Yuri actually. Milk. Bunny. Determination. Together. Some stuff I cannot spoil about her. Yes, you don't have to. I don't want it to get spoiled. It's okay. We can go naturally. Milk, Bunny, Determination. Damn, I really thought Natsuki. Yeah. Milk, Bunny, Determination, Together, Philosophy, Disown, Misfortune, Essence, Play, whatever. So I have a question. None of these are actually coincidental, right? Like all of them have actually has a meaning about that person, right? I mean Milk. I think Milk is going to be for Sayori, but I don't know why. I just think that. Yes, they are not random at all. That's what I thought. So I want to go with Milk. Okay. Milk was Natsuki. That was weird. Yeah, it's related to the character somehow. That was really weird. I didn't expect Milk to be for Natsuki at all. Aura, Explode, Whirlwind, Bouncy, Skipping, Afterimage, Pure, Intellectual, Disarray, Sparkle. Man, screw this. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Do not spoil anything. Electricity. I'm actually really enjoying this part. This is my favorite part about the game. We both were wrong. I cannot believe it. Yes, exactly. Defeat electricity. Okay, electricity. Why? Why is here electricity? What the heck? Judgment spinning, adventure spinning. I wasn't gonna spoil. I was just mad. I was wrong. Okay, I thought you are going to spoil everything. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walk into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Yuri electricity. Yes, it was weird for me. Yuri electricity. What the heck? But I guess we'll understand. We will understand later. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Nice. So everyone are Yuri is electrician. Yes, exactly. She's electrician. Okay, but weird that everyone are excited all of a sudden now. Weren't you complaining? Yuri and Natsuki are both excited. What the heck? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food. Fair enough, fair enough. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica. Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon. Okay, I guess that's a Japanese joke that I'm not getting. Let me check that. The squid in Japanese. Ika, yes. Ika means the squid in Japanese. Yeah. I thought so. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. So, based on what's been happening in past few hours, I mean hours of the game, past few days of the game, I think Sayori has a problem. Sayori has a big problem, probably at house, at her home. Maybe family issue, something like that. Not sure, not sure. Because she's in her own thoughts so much lately. She just goes in her own thoughts and we should snap her out of it. That's not normal. That's not normal based on Sayori. She's aware it doesn't make sense in English. Yes, exactly. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're onto something. Yes, yes. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why would it why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Yeah, she's definitely not fine. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Okay, question here. I have a question for you. If I actually chose another path, for example Yuri or Natsuki, would these kind of things happen to them? Or no? It would just be it's a specific thing that happens to Sayori anyway. It doesn't matter which path I choose. Potato MC didn't put enough effort into Sayori. Yes, exactly. Yeah, the MC is horrible. I actually hate the MC. But for the sake of a story, we gotta play as him. Let me drink a glass of water while you're answering that. Doesn't matter what you do, it's fixed. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Because I didn't want to miss any of the backstories about the other people. Sayori will be the same. Okay. So I thought if I choose another path for someone else, we will get to know their problems and their side of the story. But I'm actually glad it's not like that. You're eating a strawberry ice cream? Oh dang, that sounds delicious right now. I really need some ice cream. I should... Man, you make me buy ice cream every day. I should again go out and buy ice cream. I will do it tonight. When I went for a walk, I will definitely buy some ice creams. The first act is fixed on Sayori mostly. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Thank you. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Okay, that's one of the other problems of the MC, as you mentioned. He can definitely know better. By talking to Sayori, he can understand her way better than talking to Monica about that. I mean, we are childhood friends, for God's sake. Yes, exactly. Every time you are playing this game, you are eating some kind of ice cream. The last time it was chocolate ice cream, now it's a strawberry ice cream. I really should buy some tonight. Walker, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way you mean? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? He doesn't know how to put effort and love her. It's not just putting effort and loving her. She's your friend. She's your childhood friend. What the heck? Just talk to her. I mean, we are not on the love side yet, actually. But yeah, that's a little bit weird. I don't like the MC's writing at all. I mean, his character writing. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you again. You certainly know her a lot better than. Exactly! Yes, even the NPCs are wiser than us. Yes, even the NPCs know better than us. What the heck? Come on. You should do better. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. Okay, so now that she doesn't, you should ask her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Just ask her once and it wasn't even that serious. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you know something, so I'll drop it now. Team Salvato developers made the MC hateable. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Because we are not at the end of the story, I'm not sure it was actually on purpose or not. Was it on purpose to make the MC hateable? Don't tell me if it will spoil the story. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try to talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you dumb? No, don't ask are you sure. Ask are you dumb? What the heck? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. They just made him potato on purpose. Okay. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, yes, but no. I don't think so. That's it. Me? How on earth would we come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. See how stupid he is? Monica knows better than he does. Yeah, exactly. You are so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. Okay, you are a little dumb too. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. Alright? Monica smiles immediately. I know she said to forget about it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she is keeping her voice quiet that I can't hear her from here. I also have milk ice cream, chocolate ice cream, and red berry. What's red berry ice cream? I haven't had it. Let me check. Red berry. Oh. Okay. Nice. I actually had them before. Yes. I actually had red berry ice cream before and they're amazing. Is it that kind that you can actually see the seeds of red berries in it? I love those things. They are a little bit crunchy. The crunchy seeds of the red berries. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? No, okay. We have a kind of red berry ice cream here. There are actually the seeds of red berries in it. They're somehow crunchy. It's a cheap one, but it's good. Yes, they're definitely good. Now it feels like I'm being the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there is nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, I want to read Yuri's poem and get rid of her handwriting first. So let's go with the hard one first. Well done, Mocha. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writings like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself? Okay, so my character is actually dumb. He can't tell a pen from a pencil. So that's not a good question to ask. Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you are a good writer or bad writer. And even my opinion are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe that most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Okay, so I think I also triggered the Yuri pass in my previous poem. You know, the one we were choosing? But we'll see. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I always snack on something during your stream. Okay, that's actually good to hear. That you can come here to chill and relax. Nice. I should prepare some snacks to eat during the stream as well. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Oh, yeah, I definitely triggered something with my choices back then. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. What kind of answer is that? So I tell you, uh, I'm used to being disliked, and I open up to you and I start talking about my feelings. Then suddenly I said, let's not talk about it. Alright, okay. What kind of answer is that? Now I drink cold water. Nice. Water is life, man. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Yeah. The poem is named Peach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Exactly. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest word to get lost in is one where everything can be found. Okay, I really like that. The easiest word to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Building a dream, talking about a dream, I guess, will gently look at your foundation until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? BRB, I need to go to Weston. Tell me after what I missed, if anything important. Okay, okay. I will tell you. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, tide comes. Will it gently look at your foundation until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Okay, that's really interesting. So, building the dream, but the dream is bound to crush, either slowly and over time, or just suddenly. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yes. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. Yet we still dream. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Okay, this poem is actually so good. It's really beautiful. It really is so beautiful, man. Let me read it again once more. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an express of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. That's really good. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. Okay, so sandcastles are actually referring to her dreams. Not just her, referring to one's dreams. You know? The sun. And you can only dream knowing that the outcome is not going to be good. Okay, that's messed up. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squishes into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at shore. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at shore. She's living her peace there. Drift forward and I return to earth forevermore. What a beautiful poem, man. I really loved that poem. It was amazing. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, exactly. Metaphor of life, metaphor of dream. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amazing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose it's better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought processes. Welcome back, Manuel. Welcome back. I really loved Yuri's poem. I'm not sure until which part you heard it, but it was really good. It was really awesome. It was kind of a metaphor about life and dreams. Theme was like she's dreaming about a lot of beautiful stuff and like making a sandcastle. But you can only make sandcastles on the shores, on the beach, and sandcastles are made of wet sands. So where the sand is wet, definitely a wave is going to come. A wave going to come. So you have two choices here. First one is to wait for the wave to slowly eat away your sandcastle, or a sudden and strong wave might come and destroy it all of a sudden at once. And the outcome is the same. The sandcastle or the dreaming or the life is going to crash anyway. Yeah, her poems are really beautiful. And now we understand that they are having some form of contest. We can't say contest, but some form of event between herself and Natsuki. They are writing about the same topic. Thanks for explaining it to me. No problem, bro, no problem. So after reading Natsuki poem, I guess we can compare these two together. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it was no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. I want to put Sayori for the last one. Let's go with Monica, then Natsuki, and okay. Natsuki, then Monica, then Sayori. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. By the way, I need to tell you that I might leave in an hour or two, you know. I told you, yes, I remember. So I might miss some of the Princess game. Unfortunately, though, I hope I get to see all of it. Yes, after reading all of the poems, I will go for the Princess game. And we will play as long as you are here. After that, I will finish the stream. How's that? And by the way, definitely say congratulations to your brother. From me, from my side. Yes. I wish I could celebrate it with you guys. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. Yeah, that sounds it. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up scaring me away? And thank you as well. I love you, bro. Me too, man. Me too. Love you too, bro. That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki elbows connect with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. Saw game after poems, then you can get into Princess game, I suppose. Save game after the poems. Yes, I will do that. Yes, exactly. After reading everyone's poem, I will save it and go to the Princess game. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That's seriously it. That's a joke, man. Come on, grow up. Man up. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poems out to me like nothing even happened. Okay, this one is about the beach also. I'll be your bitch. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place. A beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you left me be, what if you left me by your side, your own beach, your own scale? You'll learn to love yourself again. Okay. So comparing Yuri's poem to Natsuki's poem. Hers is actually a lot more romantic, but that's that. What the Yuri's poem were really dark and really pessimistic. Have you heard about nihilism? Nothingness? I think Yuri's poem kinda refers to that. Yuri should be a follower of the school of nihilism, I guess. Nietzsche and Schopenhauer. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Yes, that was nice. Besides, the beach is awesome. Oh yeah, I know of the nihilism. Yeah, I think Yuri is kind of walking toward that school. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Don't particularly like it. Well done, Natsuki. Best one today. Yes, her poem was really good. I liked it. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there is nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. True? True. Monica. Hi. Have you ever thought about what you want to submit to perform at this festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thoughts. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure? I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poem have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you are so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? Oh, I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her these past years. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori been a little bit off today. Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? What the heck? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. So you've been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, so she knows. She knows something. Okay, let's see your palm. This is her style of writing. Putting words all over the page. And I like it, I like it. The lady who knows everything. An old tale of an old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. And all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim stars glimmering in the twilight, in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceased to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall over more. Gentle as a feather, a dry coil, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breeze, she blows me back afloat. And I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, nice. I don't understand the meaning behind her poems much. Maybe better she a little bit explain it for me. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Learning and looking for answers are the meaning behind life. Okay, that's that. But in the poem, the lady that knew everything said that there is no meaning, there is no answer, and there is no such things. So is she trying to say that life is meaningless for her? Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. Let's see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose the meaning? Kind of. You know, there is one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yes. It's starting to feel like that. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Well, that's true. That's true. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. No, my character is definitely two-dimensional. Even he's one-dimensional. Yes, you are one-dimensional. Oh yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. She's right, you know. Yes, I agree with her. I definitely agree with her on that part. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they will want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Okay, nice. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you. Let's go with Sayori's poem. Maybe we can understand what's going on in her mind. Let me drink a bit of water. This is your best one so far. It's really nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? You're really dumb, man. You're really dumb. No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Soft music triggered, yes, exactly. Let me just do that. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Was this my feelings? Yes, I think. No. I don't think that's my feelings. I think it's the other one. My confession? Sayori. I glanced around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. She shakes her head, sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing. It's just a little rain cloud. Yeah. That was our choice. Rain cloud. You remember? Or maybe it wasn't. It was one of the options. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smile from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. She doesn't need cheering up, she needs comfort and crying. Exactly. She just want to open up to someone. She just want to talk. Yes, we did. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I will see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. We didn't read her poem. Come on, man. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? You don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your book, maybe. Look, the only different thing is that Sayori isn't here. She said you too. Yeah, she left early. She said here 3 instead of okay, everyone. Yeah, exactly. Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off anyway? I thought she just went to pee. I missed that. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she is alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Exactly. What's our problem, man? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so... She's right. Yes, she's right. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Okay, that's sad. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. What if I can't also be a leader on my own? Then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? Yeah, she does. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Game is saved. Be careful and slow here. So, you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Your details. I can share. Okay, just wait. Just something. Should I continue from here or should I stop here and go for the princess game? Because I want to play play that game today. Do you think it's wise to stop here and go for the princess game, or should I continue? Is it going to be a long story? What do you think? You should make some banners and decoration to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. It depends if you want to end it on a cliffhanger. Yes, I actually want. I actually love to end it on a cliffhanger. So let's stop here. I already saved the game. That's good. This part is important, but we don't have to rush now. Okay. I want to keep it for Thursday. So we don't know what's going to happen until Thursday. I did save the game. Let me close this. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. And open the princess game. I'll help you continue with it next time. Yes, thank you, man. Okay, now I should add a game capture for princess game. Just a moment. That's it. And it should be here. Nice. It's a little bit loud. Nice. Everything good here? Gamepad? No. Back. Let's start a new game. Select a bookmark to create a new save file. Okay. So before starting, this game is called, let me show what it's called. The Liar Princess and the Prince. It's beautiful. Yes. This music is actually really beautiful. Red, orange or yellow? Let's go with yellow.
これはどこか異国の小さな恋のお話です。
This is a tiny tale of love in a faraway land. Okay, so they actually speak in Japanese. Nice.
あるところに小さな王国を取り囲む闇深い森がありました。
The Blind Prince, yes, the Blind Prince. This game is called Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom surrounded by deep dark forest.
昼でも薄暗い闇の広がるその森は魔女が支配し、人食いの化け物が徘徊する恐ろしい森でした。森の闇は奥深くへ行くほどに濃さを増し、人々はその闇を恐れ、森の中へ入る者はほとんどいませんでした。
The forest was a frightening place, filled with beasts and ruled by a powerful witch. Even during the day, the forest could be as dark as the winter night. Because of this, humans rarely ventured inside. Yeah, I really like it. Actually, the Japanese dub is really good. I like her voice.
そんな恐ろしい森ですが、月夜の晩にはとても美しい歌声が聞こえてきます。
As terrible as the forest was, a beautiful singing voice would always pierce the darkness when the moon shone.
歌声の主は狼を思わせる姿の化け物。彼女は自らの美しい歌声を誇らしげに毎夜この小高い岩の上で
The
月
voice,
に向かって歌うのでした。
the voice belonged to a large wolf. She would proudly sing toward the moon high atop the cliff every night.
そんな狼の歌に変わり者の客が一人。森に囲まれた小さな王国に住む人間の王子です。
The wolf singing to ruin an unforeseen admirer, a human prince from the kingdom surrounded by the forest.
狼の美しい歌声に誘われて、いつの頃からか王子はめったに人の寄りつかぬこの恐ろしい森へ毎夜通うようになっていました。
Every night the prince would venture into the scary forest just to hear the beautiful song.
狼の歌が終わると王子はパチパチと拍手を送ります。歌声の主の姿は小高い岩の上に隠れて見えません。でもそんな姿も名前もわからない歌声の主への王子の興味は膨らんでいくばかりでした。
One night, when the wolf finished singing, the prince applauded. The voice's identity was hidden because of the cliff, but this only piqued the prince's curiosity.
歌い終わった狼はちらりと人間の王子を一別します。狼は人食いの化け物です。だから初めて王子が歌を聴きに来た時にはバカな獲物だ、歌い終わったら食べてしまおうと思っていました。
The wolf glanced at the prince. Wolves are man-eaters. After all, what a stupid prey, she thought. I should eat him now that I'm finished singing.
でも王子から無邪気な拍手を送られ、今まで歌を褒められたことのない狼は最初は戸惑いましたが、そのうちに悪くない気持ちになり、なんだか食べる気がなくなってしまったのでした。
However, the prince had innocently applauded the wolf, who had never before seen praise for her singing. She hesitated at first, but for some reason she soon grew fond of it and didn't feel like eating him. Okay, it's okay, bro. It's alright. I think I will finish it in about 30 minutes as well. I've been streaming for more than 2 hours now. 30 minutes more, I think it will be alright.
そんな夜を何度か繰り返した狼は今では王子の拍手を楽しみに歌を歌うようになっていました。
For several more nights, the wolf sang her song, always looking forward for the prince's applause.
だけど狼は考えます。私の正体が化け物だって知られたら人間の王子は怖がってもう歌を聴きに来てくれなくなるかもしれないと。
But the wolf thought to
狼は王子に姿を見られることを恐れるようになります。
But the wolf thought to herself, if he finds out that I am a monster, he'll get scared and he won't come listen to me singing anymore. I believe we can pause the game and save at any time, I think. Okay, yeah, that should be the case. There should be a saving option.
この日も歌い終えた狼は王子の拍手を聞きながら森の影へと逃げるように姿を隠すのでした。
So every night after her song, the wolf would hear the prince's applause and retreat into the deep dark forest.
そんな夜が何度か繰り返され、季節が変わる頃、 今夜も狼は月に向かって自慢の歌を歌います。それは狼にとっていつもと変わらない静かな夜です。
These nights continued, even as the season changed. On a night like any other, the wolf sang her song toward the moon. It was the same quiet evening for her. It was the same quiet evening for her.
ですが王子にとっては特別な夜でした。王子はこの日小さな決意を抱いて森に入ります。
However, tonight was a special night for the prince. He entered the forest filled with determination.
その決意とは歌声の主に会うこと。歌声の主に会ってもっと仲良くなりたい、そんな気持ちを胸に王子は小高い岩を登ります。
He wanted to see the identity of the singing voice. With his own two eyes, the prince climbed the cliff, his heart full.
歌っていた狼はその異変に気づくことができませんでした。ようやく気がついたのは歌い終えた時、いつもはすぐに鳴り響く王子の拍手が聞こえません。
The wolf didn't notice anything unusual at first. But when she was done singing, she didn't hear the applause that always came afterward.
どうしたんだろうと足元を見てみると、すぐそばまで王子がやってきているではありませんか。
She pondered and wondered and glanced down below. What? Why was the prince coming so close to her?
姿を見られたら嫌われちゃう。狼は突然のことに大慌
Okay,
て。
that's horrible.
見られちゃいけない、そんな気持ちで大きな手を王子の目元へ伸ばします。
So she blinded him. He'll hate me if he sees me, the wolf panicked. No one should see what I really look like. She extended a large paw to cover the prince's eyes.
その手についた爪が王子の目を引き裂くことになるとは思いもしませんでした。
But instead, her claws accidentally tore at the prince's eyes.
突然襲いかかってきた衝撃に王子は岩から足を滑らせてしまいます。この高さから人間が落ちたら、狼は慌てて王子の腕をつかみます。
She actually did, yes, she did an accident. She just wanted to cover his eyes. Yeah, exactly. The wounded prince slipped from the cliff. The startled wolf thought, if a human falls from this height, and hurriedly seized the prince's arm.
その時王子の腕に伝わったのはゾワゾワとおぞましい毛の感触。何もわからぬまま目を傷つけられた上に得体の知れない恐ろしいものに腕をつかまれた王子の恐怖は一体どれほどのものだったでしょうか。
At the same time, the terrified prince felt the same beastly presence on his arm as the one that had just scratched his eyes, which increased his dread tenfold.
王子は狼の手から逃れようと必死で暴れます。悲鳴を上げながらジタバタと。その悲鳴を聞いた狼は王子を怖がらせていることに動揺し、思わずスルリと王子の腕を離してしまいます。
The prince screamed and struggled, desperate to escape the wolf's clutches. The wolf, alarmed by his yells, accidentally let his arm slip through her grasp.
どさ。王子は岩の下へと落ちてしまいますが、幸いなことに茂みの上に落ち、大きな怪我はないようです。狼に引き裂かれたその目以外はですが。
The prince plummeted down the cliff, but then, he landed safely on some bushes. Though he was not harmed from the fall, the false claws had injured his eyes.
その時、王国の兵士が現れ、王子のもとへ駆け寄ります。王子の悲鳴を聞いて、近くを見回っていた兵士が様子を見に来たのです。
A nearby soldier from the kingdom rushed over to the prince. The soldier had heard his screams and had come to see the commotion.
岩の上に王子を傷つけた化け物がいるに違いないと、兵士は慌てて矢を放ちます。狼は王子のことが気がかりでしたが、矢の雨に追われては森の中へ逃げ込むしかありませんでした。
You have to go. Okay, brother. Go and have fun. I hope you guys have a great time. And again, say congratulations to your brother. I hope he lives happily for 120 years. That's what we say in our country. Yes. Have a great time. I will end the stream soon. After I get the control of the game, I will end the stream. Will I get the control of the game? You didn't get to play it. Yeah, I haven't played it. When I get the control of playing the game, I will stop and end the stream. I want us to play it together. Thank you. No problem, bro. No problem. Have fun. The prince must have been hurt by a monster up above. The soldier quickly fired some arrows. The wolf was concerned about the prince, but after being barraged by arrows, she was forced to escape into the forest.
深い傷を負った王子は少しずつ意識を失っていきます。その目と腕に忘れられない恐怖の記憶を深く深く刻みつけながら。
The wounded prince began to gradually lose consciousness. The terrible memory of the claws in his eyes and the beast's grip on his arms became engraved in his mind.
あれから何度かの夜が過ぎて、
Several nights later,
化け物に顔を引き裂かれ光を失った王子は王族として二度と人前には出せないと両親から失望され、お城の塔に幽閉されてしまいます。
the prince, now blind, had brought disappointment and shame to the royal family, and his parents locked him away in the castle's tower.
王子のことが気になっていた狼はお城の兵士の立ち話を聞き、王子が幽閉されていることを知ります。なんてひどい話なのと憤慨した狼は王子の安否を知るため塔へと忍び込むのでした。
The wolf was concerned about the prince and overheard some soldiers in the castle say that he had been locked away. That's awful, she thought angrily, and she snuck into the tower to check on him. Okay, now I can play. Let's save here. Nice. Return to the title. Okay. All right. Yes, it's okay. I think I saved it. Yes, here. I have it saved here. It's fine, you can just overwrite the origin. No, it's okay. I have it saved here. Castle Silva. Thank you again. Thank you, brother. First of all, for being in the stream and supporting me, and also for introducing me to these games. They are awesome. I'm really enjoying them. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great time. And also, anyone else who is in the stream, I see that we have 3 viewers. Even though you didn't chat and I don't know who you are, thank you for joining the stream. It was really awesome having you here. Hope you guys have an amazing time. Tomorrow I think I'm going to stream Genshin Impact. Tomorrow is going to be the first day of the patch. Either tomorrow or the day after that. Tuesday or Wednesday. Goodbye, have a great time. Goodbye guys. Goodbye. Thank you again, thank you for being in this stream.